On the last episode.
That infobot is for.
Maybe it can replace you.
That was a little too close!
Are you serious? That's it! I am out of here. Captain Quark is gonna be sorry he messed with me.
Ratchet, this is not like you.
What do you know about me? You've spent this whole time looking for Quark. You don't know anything about me. So, blackmail is it? Fine. Just shut up and start the ship.
Well, I had this plan, and I thought...
You thought? You thought!
At least I'm not a coward.
Whatever. As soon as I find Quark, I'm selling you for scrap. Speak for yourself and put your hands down. You look ridiculous.
If you cannot see the importance of this situation, you do have problems.
Yeah? Well, if you're so smart, how come you fell for Quark's stupid trick? Well, you tried. See ya.
Soldier, find a way to use that shaft to infiltrate the compound undetected.
Fortunately, the nearby planets will supply us with all we need to create our new home, which is nearing completion.
Yeah? Well, I got bigger fish to fry.
Bigger than the galaxy.
Well, different fish anyway.
And so it continues. So if you look, Ratchet covered his mouth there in the ship. Yeah, so this planet is so toxic, the Blark home planet, that Ratchet literally cannot breathe here. So that's to send out Clank for the beginning area of this place. Again, we need to find something that lets Ratchet breathe oxygen when otherwise he can't, because if you remember back on the BTS station, there was a gold bolt there that we need to grab, and Clank can't reach it, so... But for now, we're just gonna have to go around this planet as Clank. This section is probably one of the longest in the game. Just because you have to travel so far just as Clank, and there's a lot of areas where, like, if you mess up, you have to do quite a bit of backtracking, and it wastes even more time. It's actually kind of annoying. This planet also introduces counter enemies again. Not only do they bring back these frog things, but they also introduce a new enemy that have counters, which is great. It's awesome. These enemies here. You bitch. Usually Clank swing is pretty OP when dealing with enemies that take one hit to kill, but those frog enemies, they can start attacking you from so far away that sometimes you just misread the distance and take damage anyway. This will also be the last Clank section in the entire game, which thank God, because the section is just so incredibly long. And as cool as playing as Clank is, it's actually pretty unengaging compared to the rest of the game, I would say. Not that I'm complaining and saying that it's bad, it's just, you know, comparatively. Ooh, I'm getting pixel glitch at the bottom of my screen. Wow. Gotta love that. Just emulator things, I suppose. Yeah, you'll see me do that every so often on this planet as I'm playing as Clank. Is I'll run forward a large distance or around a corner, and then I'll turn around and make a quick count of how many of these nanobots I have. Because the nanobots tend to get stuck on corners, and then they go into automatic wait mode when you get too far away from them, or they don't have a path to you. And then, yeah, you'll find yourself walking through the entire game, and meanwhile you're missing a nanobot behind you. It's pretty annoying. Oh, there's some more bolts over here. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, for whatever reason, when designing this game, they just add this random block that acts as a piston. I don't know why they didn't just like make a static stair there or something like that. Just randomly. Just a piston that does that. It's so out of place too, you'll never see that piston again in anywhere in the game. Is that... are you kidding me? I was gonna say, if that nanobot is stuck, I'm gonna actually cry. Restarting this planet from scratch is actually the worst thing ever. So this, I would say, is about the halfway mark for this planet playing as Clank. We got, I believe, like... one more major section. I guess it's broken up into two chunks though, the next section, so. The Magnum Boots. So that's the item that we need in order to traverse the shaft to get into the compound on the other planet. The Magnum Boots are pretty important, and they actually make a return in every single game in the rest of the series. Like, I'm talking all of them, even like the newer games. Like the Ratchet and Clank Future series, you get Magnum Boots. Yeah, the Magna Boots are like one of the most important pieces of gadgets that Ratchet gets. And you see it literally everywhere from here point onwards, so. Not that I'm complaining, I think the Magna Boots are... I mean, not that they're special, but they're, you know... It's just, there's so much you can do with the Magna Boots. The mechanic isn't, like, new or special or fresh, but... it's just the fact you get to do so much with them. So this area here actually kind of sucks a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it's actually really easy to have one of these nanobots die to random BS. And then if they die, you have to backtrack through this entire area trying to find it where it respawned, which is annoying. And especially this part here is kind of annoying too. Because of that thing right there, these sparks can damage the nanobots. And the nanobots can randomly get stuck on the corners here. Looks like we'll have to come back here as Ratchet. I hope they're safe there. Alright, we made it through clear. We don't have to do any backtracking. As a kid, I would always, without fail, lose 1 or 2 nanobots here, and it'd frustrate me to all hell. But luckily, it's not, like, too bad if you know how to control them. Ooh, kind of laggy in this area. You see the counter-attack in work there. Okay, don't go then. Jesus. By the way, if you randomly hear like random clicks and I forget to edit it out, it's just me muting my mic while I do something that's loud, like cough or something like that. Unfortunately, the mute button on this mic is pretty much right beside the microphone compared to my last headset, so you guys might hear that on occasion if I forget to edit it out.
Better not let Ratchet see this one.
Yeah, better not let him see it. Oh no. Considering it's required to advance the game, I don't know about that, Clank. But luckily we're done with Clank section. We no longer get to play with it. Play with him? Oh no. Play as him.
Hey! You giving me these or not?
They are magnetic. I appear to be stuck to them.
Oh. What do you have in there?
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this, but you must promise to stay focused on our mission.
Is it something about Quark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask to explore our warm waters. The benign marine life will welcome you to the big blue world under the sea. You can also use our complimentary flippers to partake in speed swimming. So come to Joe I Resort and leave your world and your troubles behind.
Joai Resort, Pokitaru.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. Switch off your nerd circuits and have some fun. Look, we'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Ooh.
Yeah, and maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
Ooh. Get him. God damn. Oh man. So now that we have the Magna Boots, we can actually do a little bit of backtracking, and we get to go as far back as to this place. We could have came back to this planet a little bit earlier, but I figured we'd wait until now because there's a gold bolt that we need the Magna Boots for here, so we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone here. Because if you remember, Skid's agent was like, yeah, bring me back the reward from Blackwater City and, you know, I'll do stuff for you. Oh, he's still wearing the grind boots. I didn't know Ratchet kept those on. I thought he took them off. Well, you can have the Magna Boots on then.
Fantastic! You got it! Great work, kid.
So, are you gonna represent me?
You bet, kid. And as a signing bonus, I've got this.
Cool helmet.
That is a sonic summoner. It is used to attract sand mice.
Right, and it's all yours. Well, I'm off to finalize the paperwork. I'll have my people call your people.
Do you have people?
The sonic summoner allows you to interact with the mysterious and intelligent sand mice species. Despite their innocent appearance, sand mice are very effective and aggressive hunters. Simply equip the sonic summoner when you are near a sand mouse house, and a mouse will emerge to greet you. If the mouse likes you, it may offer a bit of high-caliber tactical assistance.
Yeah, the sand mouse is not nearly as good as it seems, by the way. There's so few places where they're positioned. Like, you just don't see them anywhere. And then in the places that you do see them, they're either in positions where they're not really that useful, or they, on top of that, they also don't last very long. Whoa. Why are these enemies dropping so many bolts? Must have been like just a one-time thing. Randomly, those crates dropped a lot of bolts. But yeah, this like you won't see me use it after this. It's just, again, it's not on every planet. It's on like maybe 1/3 of the planets, and most of them are actually kind of hard to find. And then on the planets that they do exist, again, they're just in not a good position where you can actually make use of them. And then on top of all of that, the sand mouse actually doesn't last very long either. It'll only last for like a couple minutes or so, and it's not very good at all. Like for example, there's one on the BTS station, but the sand mouse house is like right before the boss, but it's far enough away that by the time you hit the boss, the sand mouse disappears. There you go. And if you could keep the sand mouse long enough so that you could have it during the boss fight, then that'd be great, no problem. But you don't, and on top of all of that, you also don't get this helmet until you beat the race at Blackwater City, so you already miss a whole bunch. After we leave Ratchet's home planet, the very first planet in the game has a sand mouse hut, and you just don't make use of it. It's just a waste of time, really. So this helmet we're just not going to use it after this point, really. Like, it's a neat idea, but it's optional content that doesn't really reward you for trying to use it. And the next thing that we're about to get is pretty much the same thing. It's optional content. It rewards you with something that you just don't use, really. It's cool that it's in the game, I suppose, but it's just so unnecessary. So I do want to check something on this planet. Yeah, you can see the enemies only drop 1 bolt. This is why we're not going to go back to planets to try and grind bolts, because it's just, you get 1 bolt per enemy per crate. It's pretty awful. But I do want to check this room because for whatever reason I remember it giving bolts still? Oh no, it doesn't. Dang it. I thought maybe it would, but it doesn't. It's like 3 bolts a crate, as it should be. Oh, oh, I almost... I thought I died there. God, you gotta love the jank of long jumps in this game. So it's actually kind of easy to randomly walk off this thing while you're trying to travel on it. And as a kid, I would do it so many times. I would have to go so slow walking on this thing, just because, you know, as a kid, your reaction time's not that good. It used to take me so long to travel across this thing. Especially at this last bend here, I'd get so nervous and then fall off. You're not gonna drop bolts for me? What the heck, man? I'll have to be careful up here not to destroy certain crates. It took all 5 shots of the suck cannon to destroy just the top half of this thing. These things have so much health, it's insane. But luckily once you defeat one, yes, just barely made it. I said I have to be careful not to destroy crates, but I destroyed the ones right here, which make it easy to get up there. Luckily, these are here for a backup. Did I accidentally destroy the ones over here too, not even thinking about it? Luckily, I'm pretty sure you can get up here like this, yeah. Ooh, we're getting closer and closer to 50,000. That's 1/3 of the way there.
Hey, I know you two.
Look, the plumber's back.
Very funny.
What are you doing here, sir?
Maintenance. What else? I helped fix this planet's useless air defenses.
Well, I think you'd better hurry up.
The turret works fine, you little yahoo. It's the locals. They haven't got the skilled manpower to use it.
I'm a pretty good shot.
You? No, I could lose my job.
Oh, come on. What's the sense of keeping up a turret if nobody's gonna use it? Besides, the blog chased you off the last planet. Why don't we pay him back?
Well, all right, go on if you want. Just don't break anything.
Yeah, just don't break anything. I know I keep saying it because it's true, but as a kid, this section used to suck so bad. I used to be so bad at this next part here. I have to talk to this guy. Just because, like, aiming on this thing, the turret turns like a truck, man. It's so slow. But luckily, the other ships that are in the sky, they won't shoot at you unless you're actually, like, aiming at them. Plus, the shots from the turret home a little bit, which is always nice. And then there's just this big fucker here that we have to destroy. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, I'm aiming right at it. Let's just not shoot it, how about? Again, aiming right at it. I don't know if it's something with the emulator that's doing that.
Well, well, well. Looks like he's good for something after all. Here, take this.
What is it?
It detects underground bolts. My grandfather designed it to suck up loose change on any planet in the galaxy. What a cheap old man he was. Well, see you around sometime.